What's up everyone? In this video we are talking about the freelance money mindset. If you think that you might be dealing with some mindset issues, maybe watch this video and we will just kind of chat about it. Stick around. For those who don't know me, I'm Lex DeVille, and on this channel we help people escape corporate prison and build a freelance empire. We share lots of freelance writing tips and tutorials, so if you're new, consider subscribing. In this video we're talking about freelance money mindset. And this is an important topic that I feel like we haven't addressed in a long time. But it's a super important topic because it is the topic that is going to change your results. It's going to change your life. Or it might keep you where you are, depending on what your mindset is. Let me know your thoughts in a comment down below. What kind of mindset do you think you have right now? Do you think you have a freelance money mindset? Are you mindful about money? Do you have an abundance mindset that attracts money? Or are you a little bit more reserved? Are you held back? Do you feel like you don't value yourself highly enough? Do you feel like if you charge higher for your services that you would be cheating people somehow? I don't know. Let me know those thoughts in a comment. Freelance money mindset. So you dive in with freelancing, you price yourself, and it's weird because a lot of people want to go into freelancing with these higher rates. They want to start out $20 an hour, $30 an hour, $50 an hour. I see this all the time. They post this stuff in their profile and then can't figure out why they're not getting hired. And when I suggest going with lower rates, I suggest $10 an hour or $5 an hour to start and get those first gigs, I'm always met with people who are saying, they say things like, I'm worth more than that. Why would I price myself at that? I'm worth more than that. That's not even minimum wage. And it blows my mind because those same people are also the people who would say, I can't charge $1,000 for a sales page, or I can't charge $3,000 for a one-page WordPress website. That's not worth it. I would be cheating people. And I think it's so strange that you value yourself higher than $5 or $10 an hour, but you don't value yourself higher than $30 to $50 an hour. And this is it comes from a strange place for me because I value myself much higher than that. And I value the work I do much higher than that. And if you believe that you can get people the results that they want, who are you to place a value on that in the first place? I mean, who are you to tell clients how much they should or shouldn't spend? That is really not up to you. So your job as a freelancer is to put it out there. You say, I'm going to do this work. I'm going to try to get you these results that you want, and it's going to cost this much. Okay, it's not even about you really. It's just that this is the price. It's going to cost this much. Do you want to work with me or not? If yes, this much. If no, fine, go find somebody else. The value of your work, it's what you place on it. You get to choose. That's the cool thing here. And you can choose lower or you can choose higher. And your mindset is going to change your results in this regard. If your mindset says that you are worth $30 to $50 an hour, and so therefore you won't apply at $5 to $10 an hour to get those first gigs and to start making money, then your mindset isn't very useful for you. It's going to hold you back, and you're going to find it much more difficult to grow as a freelancer. If, however, let's say you get some work at $30 to $50 an hour, but you're not willing to charge $100 an hour, or you're not willing to price with fixed price offerings that are thousands of dollars, maybe your mindset is holding you back again. It's holding you back from growing to the next level. And if you think you're cheating yourself, I think that doesn't make sense to me. I would never be cheating myself. What am I really offering here? Whenever I'm offering to do work for somebody, I'm offering my time and my energy. And those are two very important things because you don't get your time back, at least as far as we know. So you only have so much time in existence, and you are giving that time to someone else to help them and to solve their problem. Who are you to really say what the top level of that is worth in the first place. In a perfect world, clients would pay what things are actually worth all the time, and you would probably make a lot more money. But you have to be the one to determine what that amount is. So if you set that too low, clients are going to pay it. If you can get them results, they're going to pay it. And if you set it higher, they're going to pay that too if they want to work with you. This is about getting them results. So questions you should ask yourself are, can I get this client results? Am I really here to help this client? Do I want to help this client? And if I help this client, will they get the results that they are after? After that, you put a price out there, and that price is based on what you think it's worth for you to do that job, for you to try and help them and get them those results. And they can either pay that or they cannot pay that, but that's a choice that they need to make. If you go around deciding that you're not going to bill $100 an hour, or you're not going to bill $10,000 for that website because it's built on WordPress, and you're just going to bill $1,000 because it's a WordPress website and you used a theme and you think that minor modifications aren't worth that. Well, you're going to get paid, but you're going to get paid amounts that are much smaller than what you could, much smaller than the amounts that you need to start to make change in your life. So your money mindset is important because your own thoughts are actually what's holding you back. It's not the client's ability to pay. It's not the client's desire to pay. If a client wants to work with you bad enough, they will find ways to pay you. They will put it on a credit card. They will take out a loan. They will put it in cash. They will do whatever they have to give you their money because they want the results that you're offering. So it's really not up to you to decide whether or not clients will be able to pay your rates. What you should focus on is, what rates would you like to do the work for? What rates would make it worth it for you? What rates are going to make it worth it for you to give up some of that time that you are never getting back and some of that energy that you've worked so hard to retain? What is it going to be worth for you to do that job and to try and get them those results? And you just put it out there, and the client either says yes or they say no. And if they say no, that's fine. You move on to another client. Some client is going to be willing to pay you the rates you want, whether that's $20 an hour, whether that's $1,000 an hour, whatever it is, if you can get them results. Because again, they're paying for results. And if you sell a $10,000 website that gets somebody $1 million sale, $10,000 is a drop in the bucket to that. So it was like nothing. It might as well have been $1,000 or $100 website. It doesn't matter. 10,000, 1,000, it's all the same when you're comparing it to $1 million in sales or some other huge number, which is the results you would be aiming to get for your clients. Be thinking about that because I think it's really important. And every single day I feel like I'm seeing people hold themselves back with this. They don't even start freelancing because they see that they're going to have to start at $5 or $10 an hour to get a foot in the door, and they're not willing to do that. So their ego, their own mindset, blocks them from even getting started and having a chance to be able to offer higher prices that make things worth your time. It's really troubling overall, and it bothers me because I feel like we've talked a lot about it in the past, yet people just don't seem to get it. This isn't about you cheating somebody. It's about you valuing your own time. It's about you getting results. It's about you deciding, what is it worth for me to do this job, and then putting that price out there. And the price is not attached to you. This is not personal. It is just a price. This is a price. If you go to McDonald's and you buy a Big Mac, then there's a price on that and you don't question it. You just pay the price, or you don't. Maybe you think it's too high, so you don't pay the price and you leave and you go someplace else. McDonald's never questions it. McDonald's doesn't care. McDonald's doesn't care if you buy their Big Mac or if you go somewhere else, because another customer will come in there and will buy stuff from them. And some people will buy the highest priced items on their menu, and some people will buy the lowest priced items on their menu, and some people will just go to Brahms or Hardee's or Carl's Jr. or Whataburger or one of these other places, Wendy's, and get their fast food, junk food there. You just put the price out there, and you have to overcome your own limitations in this regard to grow as a freelancer. If you want to be a high-paid freelancer, if you want to reach these top levels, if you want to hit 6 figures per year, now there are other ways. You can charge lower amounts and try for recurring revenue and all that stuff. But no matter what way you bill, you're still going to have mindset hurdles to overcome in regards to money, because you have to shift how you think about money. You have to stop looking at money and saying, oh, well, my old employers paid me $15 an hour, so that's my value, and that's what my time is worth. But that's not what your time is worth. Employers have a really messed up view on time versus money. I mean, when you think about taking 40 hours of someone's life every week, and you think about paying somebody $15 an hour for those 40 hours of a person's life every week for years at a time. In fact, sometimes 20 years, sometimes 40 years of people's lives paid 15 to maybe 30, 40 bucks an hour tops. And then here you are jumping in with the freelance world, and you can just go straight to $40 an hour. You can go straight to $100 an hour. You can do whatever you want. And you may not get as many clients all the time, but you only need 1 or 2 clients to pay you those rates to make it worth your time. And you end up doing a lot less work for a lot more money. So you end up getting more back from all of this. Just something to be thinking about, I guess. It's just on my mind because I see people in some forums and other places talking about what something is worth. Especially when I say I build a website for a client using a WordPress theme, it always blows minds. It blows coder minds. It blows web designer minds, because they think you cannot charge $5,000 or $10,000 for a WordPress website when all you have to do is go in and set up the basic theme and install the plugins and, make a few adjustments, and then the website's online. You can't charge $5,000 or $10,000 for that because it's cheating people. But when I look at it, I look at their old website. I say, their old website looks like pure shit. If I was a customer looking at this old website, I would say, hell no. Hell no, I'm not going to buy from you, because this is not professional. You guys didn't even spend enough money to be professional on your original website. I'm not buying from you. So I go to the next website on Google and I find someone who does look professional and I buy from them. These companies, if they could build a WordPress website that looked good, that actually got them results, don't you think that they would do it? So when you put out a price of $5,000 to build this WordPress website, it's actually worth it for them if you can put together a nice site, do it in a timely manner. They're paying for results. They're not paying for the time you spend building the website or coding the website. So this is always, it just blows my mind, because you can jump in with web design, learn the basics of WordPress and the basics of design, and be selling $3,000 to $10,000 websites. But it's all a matter of your mindset and being willing to put those prices out there, and then finding clients who are willing to say yes, or finding clients who are willing to at least talk to you and then say yes or no. Bottom line is, you can't earn the rates that you want. You can't earn rates that are going to change your life unless you take a chance, unless you put those rates out there, unless you say, this is what I value me doing this thing at and attempting to get you the results you want. Do you want that thing? Yes or no? And if it's a yes, then great. You get paid for that and you move forward and you are happy in life. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Lex DeVille. That's all I've got for this one. Subscribe down below if you want to see more. I'll see you next time.